same as before, whether it's an external style sheet file, whether it's a graphic, the same process applies here. I grab the file from the remote side and I download them to the local side. Again, in my example, he's down on my desktop now, right? So I'm going to go and grab that file. Just bear with me for a second here. Let's go and hide everything. And there's my header.php file. Don't flip out because it has an extension that ends in .php. It is a code-based file, but again, if you know how to use a keyboard, I'm not expecting that you have any, web design prowess or anything like this. Even if you have zero experience, you're going to do just fine here. So as before, what we'll do is we'll open this guy up in our text editor. Coda, text edit, Notepad, Dreamweaver would be fine. Don't use Word. Don't use OpenOffice Writer. Go ahead and grab an application that you want to use to edit this file. There we go. All right. Now, as you can see, it's a fairly short file, which is great. Now, what I'd like you to do is look for a piece of code that says header sales text tagline here. If you happen to be in an application that has line numbers, it's line number 22. And all you need to do is replace this piece of text here with whatever sales message you want, right? Now be careful. Notice that we have single quotes on either side. Don't toast the single quotes, just the text inside there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put in something like, I don't know, don't use any apostrophes, a little bit more advanced. Here's Jeff's sales message. You can't use apostrophes. I think, I'm going from memory, I think it's a / and then an apostrophe, or maybe it's a backslash. It's been a while. There it is. I think it's a backslash. Let me try that. Just in case you happen to want apostrophes. And it would help if I put the apostrophes in the right spot. That's always helpful. Okay, there we go. All right, that's it. That's all we need to do. Just change that line of text. Again, don't toast the quotes or you'll be toast. Okay, as before, save up the file, Command-S, Control-S, back over to our FTP application. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to upload this file to a different directory. This ties into Zen Cart's templating system here. What I'm going to do is I'll go all the way back up to the top level so you know where to go here. So we downloaded the file from a specific location. Now we're going to upload the file to a new location. So here's what I'm going to do. From the top level of the Zen Cart installation directory, I'm going to go into Includes, and then into Languages, and then into English, and then into Classic. And I want to replace this header.php file with this header.php file that I downloaded and edited, right? So grab that file, upload them. Of course, as we know already, we're going to overwrite this file. Okay, super easy. Let's go back to the storefront here and refresh. And there we go. Here's Jeff's sales message right in there. Awesome stuff. Good job. Okay, now the reason why you may have noticed here that the formatting of the text changed, I could get into an explanation on that, but it's a little bit, I don't want to say it's hairy or technical, but it is kind of hairy and technical. So, I think I'll just leave it at this for now. I definitely want to get into more and more customization, but it's a little bit above and beyond. The only other thing I want to mention here is if you're in a situation where you don't necessarily want to change this text, as I did here, but you want to delete it, you want to toast it completely, that's super easy to do. Back inside this header PHP file, which hopefully you still have open on your machine, go and find that line 22 that we went and changed. Instead of changing this text to read something, just grab all that text and delete it. Just whack your delete key on your keyboard. Keep the single quotes in there, though. Don't toast the single quotes. They got to be in there. Save the file. Back over to my FTP application. Re-upload the file into that same classic directory there. Let's go and check out our storefront. Refresh. Sales message is gone. Okay, there you go. So a big part of customizing Zen Cart is simply knowing where the files are in the directories And knowing what to change inside those files, huge, right? So that's why I'm going through all these directories with you and saying, hey, you might want to jot this down so you know where it is in the future, right? Or that's why I'm starting at the parent level of the installer, so you know exactly where to go to find the files that you need. So there you go. There's our sales text, how to change it, how to toast it. Now we got to go after this logo.